Jungle.
Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Okay, so tonight we are going to solve a little mystery. Those of you guys who've been asking about order blocks, who've been talking about order blocks. I hear online about ICT's order block, order block, order block, order block, and I'm going to tell you guys about something. Once again, ICT is lying to you right through his teeth. Look, you cannot see. I'll just solve it right here. If you just want to pause the video right after this moment, I'm going to give you the answer. You cannot see real order blocks. You cannot see order blocks at all on naked charts. So I'm gonna show you guys what you can see them on and where they came from, how they work, what a time and sales window actually is, what an order block is, how you can effectively use it in your trading. And especially those of you guys using forex, you are shot up a creek if you do not do the things that I'm telling you here tonight. So I'm going to help you guys out here tonight. Hope you guys enjoy what we're about to do here tonight. Let's get into that trading window here this evening and buckle up. Let's learn about some order blocks. Alrighty then. Now you might be thinking, well, Vinny, what is this an admission that order blocks actually work? Whatever. No, see, ICT has stolen this concept about what an order block is and pretending that you can see them on black and green charts like this garbage right here. So we got somebody in here helplessly asking, hey, what can you tell me, where did order blocks come from? This is a question of somebody genuinely asking. He says, I just want to know who the originator of order blocks are because they do work. Anyone knows? Now, again, this is a person who you can tell clearly an ICT person. Remember, this is ICT Students Chat. We have an open chat window, chat room for you guys. You can come chat. You can ask any question that you want. We are open format for anybody who's pro ICT. You don't like ICT. I don't care what it is. All we care about is the truth, and we let the truth set you free. All right, so let's come down here, and the question was, what's an order block, who originated it, and whatnot. Now, I joked about how, well, NinjaTrader did. Well, no, actually, it's actually the orders themselves. Like, this is from the foundations of time. Anytime that there were large orders, that is what an order block is. And that usually is rapid succession of order entries coming in or large size coming in. Back in the day, it was more size coming in. Now, with rapid execution and everything being controlled by algorithms, you actually have to incorporate speed with that, which is why the Flowmaster system inside of AlgoBox is so powerful. But I'm not here to plug the AlgoBox system or Flowmaster, even though it is the best in the world. But you guys can judge for yourself. But I'm going to show you where they are and where they came from. So come right over here. This is a time and sales window. Those of you guys who are ICT kids, you've probably never seen one of these. All right, so this right here, this is what an order block window looks like. This is incorporated in a lot of tools out there. This is the default one out of NinjaTrader. It's like a screenshot from. All right, so that image came over here. This was an older one from NinjaTrader 7. There are all kinds of versions of this. Let's see, this one. Doesn't have them labeled, but you see the B over here on the right. Those are order block windows coming in on the time and sales. This is literally what it says, the time and sales, the time and the size of the sales that are coming in at that spot. Order blocks used to be a lot more easily detectable. This is why products like Jigsaw, that are pieces of garbage now, but used to be helpful. Again, Jigsaw had its day. It stopped working in circa, I don't know, 2009. When they changed the way that data feeds came in. And again, if you're still, listening to somebody who's telling you that you can see this stuff on naked charts, just run away, just stop. Like you can't see them on naked charts. You might see something like this if you're getting fancy with it. All right, this is kind of handy, and this is what our system kind of does, but ours does it better. On a Flowmaster system. But if you're looking at a time and sales, basically just picture this, okay? This is what's actually happening under the hood, which are actually orders and sizes. Now, you're gonna say, well, hold on, I'm a forex kid. Now, mind you, most of our members, we don't have to worry about this because we are usually in futures and E-minis. But again, we are talking to both fields of the house here. Forex and futures, this applies to you. And if you would like to see this, stop using those turd brokers. All you have to do is come over here. I'll show you guys real brokers to use. And no, I'm not an introductory broker. I get no kickbacks from delivering you over to NinjaTrader or any of the others that we recommend. Although I'll just tell you very straight up, just forex.com. It's the largest United States, and it can be trusted, and they actually give you volume so you can use a time and sales window. Although I'm not going to tell you tonight here to use a time and sales window because I still don't think this is the best way. I just want you to visually, I think this is the easiest way to see, oh, wow, okay, block orders coming in right here. This is where the activity is coming in. This is real institutional level stuff coming into the time and sales window. Now, if you've never seen one of these in action, these numbers are flooding by very, very fast, okay? This is what the whole point of it is. You can filter this. You can go in here, right click, set the settings, and you can only show certain sizes and above. You can show only order blocks to come flowing through this. There's all kinds of ways to use this. And we recommend using the Flowmaster system. I'll show you guys what that looks like as well. But stop going over here and listening to anybody who's showing you a chart that looks like this and says, oh, you see that order block right there? See that candle right there? It looks like this because it was this and it was that. And so therefore, that's an order block. You cannot see it. If you are not using volume, you cannot actually see an order block. So it pains my brain as a person who has been in this industry as a professional for 15 years to hear people go, oh, look at that, that's an order block. And folks, ask any other true professional. Ask Tom Dante, ask Triforce Trader, ask any of the real guys who are out there. It is a joke for them to be sitting here telling you this. And if you're like, well, I saw this profitable trader. It says he uses ICT concepts. No, folks, this is the ICT fraud network. Every little mentor that's out there, the reason that ICT says I am the mentor of your mentor, okay? The mom here, there's a mom joke in there somewhere, okay? The mentor of your mentor, no. Like, call your mom and she'll tell you, don't, just stay away. It's bullcrap, okay? These kids that pretending to be profitable, they are trying to get you to buy their signals on the back end. Michael J. Huddleston has created these little minion monsters by going and making his stuff sound so complex that in listening for hours and hours of just nonstop nothingness in his stuff and little bitty tidbits of like, oh, and there's a candle, to make you wreck yourself and then be dependent on him to go, maybe you'll jump in his mentorship, and then you still get more vapid wasteland of information. And of course, we have all his charter members coming over here going, I spent years in his stuff and it's garbage. It's absolutely complete garbage. If you guys want to hear it, come over here into our ICT students chat and you can ask them yourselves, because again, he doesn't let you guys talk together. But if you come over here, we are giving you an open microphone for you to speak to one another. So stop calling mom the mentor of your mentor. No, he creates those and he's using sock puppet accounts to present them to you anyway. So just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. If you see this, run away. Anybody doing charts that look like this, anything like it, stay away. They are all frauds and fakes. Stop it. Now, real order blocks, what does that look like? So you're going to need to first start with some underlying system. I don't care if it's AlgoBox or some other one that has time and sales of the orders coming in real time, that also delivers it to you, because some of these systems don't, like MetaTrader 4, piece of garbage. Stop using it. It's fake. It can be faked. MetaQuotes on the back end is wrecking you if you are using a decentralized exchange like forex is, and if you are using a broker outside the United States that has they can basically do anything they want to you, but they promise you 100x leverage, 200x leverage, 500x leverage. Yes, they know, because on the back end, they're just going to be pressing a button going, boop, stop out, boop, stop that guy out, boop, stop that guy out. You're not going to win, okay? But if you want to keep playing the game, you want to keep going at it, and you just want to do it, you want to throw your money away, then hey, if you're a gambler and you just think it's fun, then that's fine. But when you want to take it serious and you want to try to get down to business, you might want to come over here and watch a few videos, okay? Here's 6 right here that I'd suggest you go and take a peek at, right? The one we want to talk about, anything with crosses in it, is going to be the Flowmaster system. Let me show you what that looks like on ours. And yes, this sounds like it's a plug for AlgoBox. Well, let me show you how I coded this myself to make this so that it is highly visual. This is actually one of our members posting this. I think this was today or yesterday. Wait for the GIF to come up. Here we go. So this is a Shark King cross coming in. Now, mind you, I never recommend, around here, I have a motto that says trade nothing alone. No single thing by itself is enough, okay? But if you see these circles, these are bubbles, we call bubbles, or crosses on the lower time frames, these are the Flowmaster events. These detect those order blocks that you're looking at. Simple as that. If I want to just, instead of making it complex like ICT and his little minions make it so that you're dependent on them, all you need is a piece of software that shows you what they look like. There it is. You see how simple this is? This is one of our members taking this trade right now. This is a long trade. How do we know that? Well, we have an order flow event right there. Bam, big cross inside of what? One of our most powerful harmonics. And, harmonics by themselves are not good, folks. I've taught this. You guys can go watch this. It's all free training around here. I'm so sick of you guys being like, well, ICT stuff is free, Vinny, and yours costs $5,000. Well, first of all, my system is $10,000. Number one, if you want it lifetime, and it's only $10,000 per year for hedge funds. If you are, we've got programs for people who don't have the money for our system. You can use the system for free. We have a helping hands program. I'm not here to rip you off like these ICT turds and all these little guys are trying to sell you signals on the side. If the system works for you, it's yours. You get it? Now, outside of that, free training, go check it out. Go see it for yourself. But I'm so tired of hearing people getting ripped off by these ICT fraud networks. Anything that says ICT next to it, all the ones that are saying, oh, student of ICT, or ICT charter member, and then I don't teach anything, okay, but let me show you all these layouts and whatnot. This is ICT's puppeteers telling you, hey, yeah, ICT stuff, and you go end up ultimately go watching his stuff. Just read his watch his free stuff, and then they know that it's so overwhelming, all the crap that he puts out there. It's such a mystical BS fest, but they keep telling you, this is a guy that makes $5.8 million in 3 months. He poops rainbows and unicorns. He's the god of trading, and they sell you this narrative. So you're like, oh, well, I want to learn that, okay? And so they're like, well, just pay me, all right? And you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna forget who they're gonna ask you for a little bit of dollars, okay? It's very small amounts. So I don't care about how much it's costing you to do that. If you want to waste your time, but the problem is you're gonna go spend your time. I've heard people spending 2.5 years. This is the average on these folks trying to get that ICT crap to work, just to like diving into all this crap, and they come out with nothing. I've got folks in our room that were 4 years, 6 years trying to get that method to work, and it doesn't work. Then they come over here and they're like 6 days in and they're like, holy crap, they're making money. 6 years or 6 days, folks? I don't know. What are you going to choose? Again, I know this sounds like a sales pitch, but honestly, I am just sick and tired of hearing this ICT BS. The guy is a complete con man and a fraud. Do yourself a favor and quit it, all right? So this play right here, this is actually called one of our PRZ crosses. This one happens to be a shark as well. Very, very powerful, and it landed on king timing. So I believe this was Taylor. Mr. Taylor had taken this trade. This is a beautiful trade setup, and this is probably took maybe a minute, a couple of minutes, maybe seconds. This is RTY, so probably maybe a couple minutes there on this. I can't zoom in enough to see that because he's got it on a GIF setup here. This is a beautiful setup. That's a easy trade. Now, mind you, this is also a multi-time frame. You've got a harmonic up here, you got the harmonic here, you had the timing right there, and then you had the Flowmaster event right there. And that, my friends, that is your order block. Those of you guys who keep labeling your chart, oh, look, there's an OB right there. Well, folks, if you had the crosses like this, you don't need anybody to label this for you and draw and point an OB at it. There's your order block, there's your floor, there's your flow event, there's your order block event right there. So in our system, it just looks like a cross. There's a big one right there. There's some back here. Again, they're using it by themselves. Wait until they're combined with something and then crush it. That is the name of the game. This is how we use an algorithmic trading system. Here's a nice example. Obviously, these are, everything looks good in hindsight. Well, folks, listen, all I can tell you is try the system out for yourself. We've won 4 trading contests for a reason, okay? We are, in my opinion, the best in the world. I have not seen anything coming anywhere close to our stuff. This is another one of those just in the opposite direction from the one that Taylor took the other day. This is one of mine. From the past. I'm not sure what date this is, but this is a one down in our training section. This is a PRZ cross, classic. This one happens to also be a shark, so there is a shark back play. If you want to learn the shark back strategy, go check that out. But this is an order block, okay? So I could label up here, go, oh, does it make you feel better if I draw an OB next to it, you ICT folks? There you go. Order blocks, order blocks, order blocks galore. Here is what happens when they cluster up. Now this is a major event right here. This is what we call a cluster reversal. You see this occur, folks, just get ready for the reversal. One of my biggest plays I just had recently. If you guys saw it on one of my videos, go to my YouTube channel right now and go about 4 videos back. You will see a nice one where we did a cluster into a J hook. Oh man, it was a beautiful play setup. I walked it all the way through in real time. You guys can go check that out. Watch that one. These can turn into very, very large plays for you. And again, we joke about how hashtag too easy, because again, that's what everybody, these ICT kids, for some reason, they want to do it hard. I don't know why we keep getting trolled for, your stuff, you just depend on your algo. It's too easy. You just depend on your algo. Folks, and they're like, well, when Vinny pulls the plug on that software, you're toast. Folks, this is not hosted by us. You literally install the software on your computer and it's yours, lifetime. Like, I could disappear tomorrow. You still have it. And by the way, my YouTube channel's still up and the videos are still out there. They're yours, go download all my YouTube videos. I don't care. It really doesn't matter. I want successful traders. What do I want one day? ICT is going to go out there and apparently write his own book. Folks, I'm not going to be writing my own book, but what I do want is when I'm dead one day, that you guys look back and say, you know what? That Vinny E. Mini guy, he was a wrecking ball. He was a beast. He was the greatest of all time. He was the GOAT. And he was the wrecking ball. Any scammer that came across his path, right? Now they're going to write books about me. I hope. That's my goal. So you're like, well, Vinny, what's your motivation? If you're so good, why would you do this? That's why. It's my ego on the line. All right? Mine against yours, folks. And I'm going to open it up once again. competition to anyone, ICT, for the 5th year in a row. I encourage you to come out here and do a real trading contest with me. Show everybody that you can't trade. ICT, we know it stands for I can't trade. If you guys wondering what IPDA stands for, IPDA, that whole IPDA fake Enigma algo that he claims that he was a part of or that he knew about. No, IPDA stands for I play demo accounts. Okay, that's what that stands for. Or what's another good one? Infinite paper demo accounts. That's all that IPDA is. That is BS. It's made up. There's no centralized interbank, whatever, controlling all that stuff. It's decentralized. Yes, there are the primary banks that are doing the majority of all that activity and whatnot. And why do you want to be on a major forex.com or some other major inside the United States broker that can be trusted? I think I already answered that question. But if you want to see volume, you want to see the institutional orders coming in, you're going to need a broker that gives you order flow. If you're not getting it, you're losing it. So stop pretending. These guys who are telling you, oh, see, you can see it right there in the candle. No, you can't. You can't. It's not possible. And by the way, that's why he can't trade. That's why he blew out his account in 2017. Why he blew it out in 2018. Why he blew it out in 2013. Why he has never been able to trade a live account and make profit and be profitable. All you guys who are paying for their mentorships, that's the only reason he's driving around in Corvettes, folks. Newsflash. All right. And by the way, Corvettes. Oh man, hold on, that was too funny. All right, so ICT just went out there and jumped and drove around in a Corvette to prove to you guys he's not going to show you proof of his trading. And this is what they all do. This is Astro Effects playbook. This is every Twitter trader that's out there, their playbook is, I'm not going to show you proof of my trades, but I'm going to show you proof of my lifestyle. You guys keep paying me mentorship money, and look, I'm going to drive around this car. At least Astro Effects was driving around like an Aston Martin and a Lamborghini. All right, then you ICT goes so low that he hops into a Corvette to drive around to show you guys, so he doesn't have to show proof of his trading. He thinks that showing you guys his cardboard shack of a house and driving around in a Corvette around the block, that he thinks you guys are so dumb that he thinks that you're going to keep listening to his BS for longer. Folks, do yourself a favor. Just quit. Come be legit. And if you got any questions, I'll be here. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G. And right down here in my mama's basement, I'm going to send out that big H-Town. See ya.
There arose one demigod to wreck them all, making trading great again.